There we can just see, I think, Matt Salter's problem. Teamer, the fire, playing on. Oh, it's a fire! He's going himself. He's got Harris to beat. Oh, and Martin on fire! He's in at the corner. It's another special from the London Broncos flyer. He took advantage of that kick along the floor. And London are in the lead. Or are they? The referee is checking with the video referee.
The ball was grounded. So those two things, please.
Yeah, I think he's looking at the ball as Martin grounded the ball, but I couldn't see any problem with him grounding it, and there was nobody on him, so he had an easy grounding, really. Here he's looking at... Well, there's nothing wrong with that. You couldn't have done any more.
Well, the video referee, David Asquith, just having a chat with Russell Smith, just weighing it at one of the advantages of modern technology. The first time we've used this here at Wembley.
Yeah, I think Russell Smith is asking for the grounding. Well, we've seen that, and that is absolutely perfect. Nothing wrong with that. And he wants to see if Martin was offside when the kick happened. So,
well, here we see he puts the ball down. There's nothing wrong with the ball being put down. Reserve referee John Connolly just having a chat there with Russell Smith, but we can see, I think this is where the problem might be. Well, there's the little grubber kick. The ball comes off the Leeds player. Fire picks it up.
Yeah, you can't say from that angle if he was offside, but that's tremendous wing play. Justin Harris knew his pace, worried if he was going to take him on the inside. Had a little jig inside, great try.
And it's a try. The green light signals the score. I couldn't see much wrong with it. Another terrific strike by Martin O'Fire.
You watch him, you know. Yeah, he's just onside. The ball comes back to him. And this is great play. Throws a dummy to Rivett. He buys who the inside runners take Rivett, and it's in and out and back inside. That's fantastic finishing by a world-class winger.
Doesn't he relish Wembley? He seizes a chance. He's in. So, a difficult kick for Rob Smythe. Did I say difficult? No problem for the wingman. Again, a lad who has been out for 6 weeks with an ankle injury. No problem stroking that ball. O'Fire's try. Smythe's conversion. 6-0.
Again, you watch him now. He goes, the kick comes off, he gets the ball. Watch Rivett. Buys the dummy because of inside runners. And then that's a brilliant step, takes him inside. Still a great finish, isn't he?
Former Great Britain Academy player. And it's London edging closer. Hammond! Oh, a beautiful ball out wide there! And he's in! Robbie Simpson is in at the corner. A master pass there from Carl Hammond. Simpson accepted it gracefully. His first season with the Londoners. And he strolled in. You could have driven a London double-decker bus through.
Well, you wouldn't like to say who the favourites were now, wouldn't you, Ray? They've started on fire. They're very disorganised Leeds. You know, they're throwing the ball about. You know, it's going to ground. There's no kicking structure. The forwards aren't taking on. But watch this pass. That's a fantastic dummy run there, you know, by Fleming. And the gap just opens up. And it's just a walk-in for Simpson. He's got tremendous pace. Didn't really need to use it there. That whole try come from a fantastic dummy run by Fleming. Watch the dummy. Gordon goes for him. A clean run.
And he has the pace, Jonathan, doesn't he, just to finish off?
Yeah, they might not have the bulk in the forwards, but they certainly have the pace. And but as I said, an exquisite pass there by Hammond, but the try came from the dummy run by Fleming.
So, sensations here at Wembley. And how does that man, Jan Staines, the London coach, keep calm? in his first season with the Broncos. Rob Smythe then, with another difficult kick, right out here on the touchline. With hardly a breath of wind down there. Smythe, looking to put it between those uprights, not this time. So, Robbie Simpson just having to tackle for the 4 point, but I'm sure Richard Branson is happy at that scoreline. 10 points to 0.
Watch this again, not sure about the play of the ball, but watch the dummy run. Fleming comes here, there's no crossing. Gordon reads the play, you know, wrongly, and the gap opens up for him.
Sheridan. Well, a little bit of animosity there between Sheridan and Edwards. I must say I thought Sheridan slipped there.
Back off. In a minute, just listen to me, please. First of all, but be careful with the swinging arm, Sean. Well, I'm penalised if you're offside, but you also swung the arm. You're 3 metres in front.
Yeah, he's saying swinging arm there, and I think Sean's got a point here. He does go, you know, he's slipped and he's caught him high, but you know, that'd have been a ball and all tackle if he'd have kept his feet.
I think on reflection, Jonathan, fair enough. The arm was swinging there. Sheridan slipped.
Yeah, I don't know. It could have gone either way there. Sometimes, you know, it was an accident. He went for the ball and all tackle, and Sheridan slipped. So a harsh penalty.
So what should be a comfortable kick for Harris. I'll not remind him that he missed 4 out of 4 when he last played here with the Great Britain Academy side. Let's hope he does better this time. He does. And Leeds at last command the attention of the scoreboard operator. 10 points to 2 then for the Broncos. Seen as many grubber kicks or chip kicks in a Wembley Cup final for years.
Oh, yeah, the plans have done, you know, the coaches have done their work, but...
And here's a chance. Darryl Powell, he's got Rivett, and Leroy Rivett's going over. And Leroy Rivett is in for a try at the corner. No need for the video referee, and Leeds strike back, much to the delight of those fans. And it was Darryl Powell who did the damage. Leroy Rivett, the former East Leeds amateur player, gets the Leeds first try. 10-6 and everything to play for.
Yeah, the ball comes again, the dummy run, the inside and outside, throws both dummies, which catches Shaughnessy's off guard. Then watch this, Martin gets a tap to it, but it's great finishing again by Rivett. He's in a bit of a purple patch at the moment, and you know, the damage was one done by Darryl Powell.
A little misunderstanding there, I think, between Timu and Martin Afire as to who was taking who.
Well, again, the dummy runners caused the damage, and once the break was done, there was a try all the way, and again, good finishing by Rivett.
Last despairing tackle from Timu, but to no avail. And I think John Timu and Martin Afire just having a word about that try. Justin Harris then, with his second attempt. Just outside that 20-metre line. A kicker who likes to take his time. Just strikes it across the face of the post. No wind out there, no real reason for the failure.
You watch, there's 2 dummy runners there, and they're both ball watching, and that's it. Then the damage is done there. The vision, he gets the ball to it, and that's it. Good finish again.
Good defence there. Sheridan, he's got support. It's cleared it. He'll be in. Or is it crossing? No try. Crossing, says the referee.
Yeah, it's very good refereeing there. You know, he saw the offence and just waited and pulled it up. Here we go. You know, Justin Harris has just had a go. Ball comes to Sheridan. You watch really. That's it. Darryl Powell takes 2 defenders out, and he's definitely crossing there.
Yes, I think no doubt about it, Jonathan.
You watch him come, he's got the ball, Dalpost comes down the middle there, and Fleary goes behind him. Edwards and Simpson, are taken out of the game. Good decision, good refereeing.
Back to Fleary. Good burst by Fleary. He's got Brad Godden going to the line. Lee Jackson's there. Back to Godden. Oh, he must score. And Brad Godden, he's in under the post. Well, I thought for 1 minute they were going to mess it up, but the former Newcastle Knights centre puts the ball under the post. And London Broncos' plans of going in at half-time in the lead are thwarted.
Well, that's very, very poor play from the London Broncos. They knew that there was 41 minutes on the clock. Carl Hammond should have put the ball into touch, and the hooter had gone, and they would have gone in half-time for 4 points. But a poor kick, they get the ball, and out of break, he's tired tackling there. Simpson just gets pushed off, and then Gordon, I thought they'd missed the try up here. He passes a bit too early. Simpson gets back trying to redeem himself. Whether that was forward is questionable, but then again, Gordon just gets over. But they should be going in 4 points in front, and they might do that now.
Justin Harris then with the kick, and a successful conversion for the Welshman, and that does indeed, for the first time, put Leeds in the lead. This try from Brad Godden, I thought for 1 minute they were going to make a mess of it, but Godden, he stayed in support, takes it well, and he sees the line. 12 points to 10 at half-time then for Leeds, and I would think Graham Murray would be quite a relieved man.
Relieved, I think that's the worst 40 minutes Leeds have played all season, and they'd be very, very fortunate to be in front. Like I said, they've got no organisation, they've got no pattern. Justin Harris isn't controlling the game, and he'd be very, very pleased.
And couldn't get away himself. Matt Toshak using the blind side. To Carl Hammond on the fifth tackle. He'll need to pass. He does. The long kick, and it's a good chase here. Santiller's there. Oh! Greg Fleming's picked it up on the bounce. What a mistake by Leeds. Greg Fleming, he's taking the ball round towards the post. He anticipated the bounce. But Mr. Smith wants a second judgment from Dave Asquith up here alongside me in the video section. But it looked good to me.
That was poor play by Cummins, really. There was no communication from St Helens. Watch, it's just Carl Hammond does extremely well here. He sees an overlap on the left first, but runs away from his support, but does extremely well to get the ball out the tackle. And once he's got it's on the fifth tackle, I think it's Tosh that gets the kick in. It's an innocuous kick, really. It's into space. You've got Cummins there and Marcus St Helens. There's no communication. He just gets the ball, and it's a very, very simple try. Two youngsters and inexperienced. And I can't see why the referees asked for the fourth official.
He's looking just to check whether he was onside when the kick was made, isn't he? He'll probably get a better view here.
Yeah, again, Carl Hammond, he sees the overlap, but he runs away from the supporters. He does extremely well to get the ball away. The ball comes to Toshak. And as I said, it's just the kick into open space. And total misunderstanding and lack of communication between Cummins and St Helens. And Fleming, just an honest chase. The bounce is there, and he gets the try from it. Again, the same start as they had in the first half.
Here we see, just let's see if we can tell whether there's an offside lurking around there. Hammond looking around for support.
Here's the kicker, hang on, there he is. No, there's no net. Oh, it's very close, but I would give that as a try.
Looks to be level, but who would be a video referee?
Well, the linesman was right in line, so he could have flagged.
The 73,000 crowd waiting for the decision. Such a tight decision. Hammond does well to hold on to the ball. Last despairing pass. And Toshak.
I would
looks
say,
to be onside,
I would say
Jonathan.
that's onside.
But you and I are not pressing the button. An agonising decision, but a try it is. Well worth the wait as far as London Broncos are concerned. So, London back in the lead, 14-12.
Again, very poor play, you know, so lethargic as they started in the first half. You can't afford to be like that in a Wembley final, because everyone chases everything. It's, you know, you chase lost causes and you get rewarded for it.
Well, what impressed me was Les Kiss, who came out there, you know, you thought he would have been upset by the absence of a fire, but there was a very positive mood, Jonathan, and that obviously has got across there in the dressing room.
Well, a lot of teams who come to Wembley, you know, think they've achieved their goal for the season by coming here, but the Broncos are focused and they want to win.
Rob Smythe. Calmly collects the 2 points. And those London fans, many of them there in the old Fulham jerseys of 19 years ago, can hardly believe it. Not only London at Wembley, but London Broncos leading at Wembley. 16 points to 12.
The scores there, we just didn't see the forwards. I'm not sure if Lee Jackson got the ball down.
But I think the debate was whether there was a possibility of a penalty try. But McDermott! Oh! No need for a penalty try! Barry McDermott took matters into his own hands, and there was no stopping the 17-stone 10 giant. Broncos were napping. McDermott took advantage, and he's in at the side of the post. Terrific riposte there from the powerful prop. 16 apiece, the conversion attempt to come.
He'll be happy his boy was here at the ball boy. Watch it, he takes a driver, bang, comes off the right foot, a missed tackle there, 2 missed tackles. That is dreadful defence for the London Broncos, but great play by Barry McDermott. You don't expect a prop. That's 1 tackle missed there by Salter. That's another one there by Retchless. Beasley misses it. That's poor defence there, but a great running from Barry McDermott.
Yestin Harris then with a lot of responsibility on those young shoulders, looking to put Leeds back in the lead again. Steadying the nerves. 1 or 2 deep breaths. The sway of the hips. And the 2 points. What an intriguing final, Jonathan.
Yes, it's you know, to and fro, and you know, mistakes I think are dominant in this game. You watch it, it's just a typical drive. There's 1 step solid, 2 steps is Richard, that's a good step. Tilson Tollett, Beasley, you know, it just opens up for him.
Well, he tells me he went on his honeymoon before his wedding this year because he wanted to be ready for the pre-season training, and it certainly pulled off.
I know Marcus and Hilaire, but maybe when they're attacking, instead of trying to push the pass, they just put a grubber in.
Oh, Ryan Sheridan! Now then, can he go the length of the field? Just look at Robbie Simpson trailing him. He got Smythe. Tremendous run, but wonderful cover. Leeds on the attack. Morley, clever switch to Francis Cummins. London plodding back desperately here. Harris, he looked to get it on wide. 40-metre pass. On there to Farrell. Blackmore, out to Rivett. And Rivett's in at the corner. Wonderful effort in midfield from Yestin Harris. It was the pass that created the overlap. Rivett was on the end, and he grabbed the try. Terrific reply, and it all started with that break from the scrum by Ryan Sheridan. The Broncos did well to get back and cover, but they couldn't cover that right wing man, Leroy Rivett. His second of the afternoon. But for me, it was that Yestin Harris pass that did the trick.
well, Ryan Sheridan, they've contained him, and it's just a mismatch. Peter Gill on Ryan Sheridan, and it's good defence here. You've got Smythe coming, you know, from the right. You've got Simpson again, and Simpson and Smythe eventually pull him down together. I thought they'd messed it up a little bit here. Isamoli went the wrong side, but again, it's this, you know, he just stops here, looks at the overlap out wide, and it's 3-on-2. It's good straight running. There we go, bang, bang, simple 3-on-2, and the pace of Rivett does the rest.
Harris then with his most difficult conversion of the afternoon. He's not going to hit it too hard, he'll just try to stroke that ball with the instep. Oh, and he flights it perfectly between the uprights. Yestin Harris increases the Rhinos' lead, 24 points to 16.
It's a very important kick, you know, it takes into 8 points, so they have to score it on 2 occasions. But you watch this, you know, the rule is, you know, you've got to get the ball away from the acting halfback. That's where the defence congregates. You know, the gaps will open up out wide, and you know, it's just simple take and give, and it's a lovely try.
And you could see Yestin Harris there, he actually pulled 5 players onto him at the timing of that pass.
Yeah, and it's just the vision, isn't it?
And suddenly 30,000 Yorkshire voices in song on the terraces as they sense Leeds possibly looking for a first Challenge Cup final win in 21 years. Oh, a beautiful pass to Adrian Morley, but again another terrific tackle from Tollett. Cracking game at fullback, but it's Leeds rampant to Jackson, to Saint-Hilaire, and Marcus Saint-Hilaire is in. Wonderful support play from the fullback. Leeds hitting back right from the kick-off. All smiles now from Leeds as they possibly sense they're back in business at Wembley. Wonderful effort. Superb support play. No chance for London Broncos to put the men down.
Yeah, this is Leeds out there. They're running in pairs now. It's a lovely time pass. Hammond takes a gamble of going for the intercept. He's got the ball in the wrong hand. Now he should have tried to fend him off. A fantastic tackle by Tollett again. But again, watch the support play. They're running in pairs. There's Hay again. 2 lovely time passes. The support is there on the outside again. And Hilaire just finishes off a superb flowing movement by Leeds.
Harris. Already with 4 goals in the bag. Looking for a 5th. Shouldn't be too difficult a problem for him. It isn't. Graham Murray, just a little wink there from Graham Murray to David Howes, one of the Leeds directors. I think he sensed that it could be in the bag.
Yeah, they've just clicked now, you know, the two good tries there, and you know, it's just the contrast, isn't it? They played so badly and kept in the game, and now they've started playing extremely well, and they've run away with it.
Good pass, good try. Leeds have not won this trophy yet. London are back in business. Oh, Leroy Rivett has intercepted. Now then, he's got the left of the field to go. His head back, his legs are pounding. He'll be in for the try. Oh, that's fully 90-metre run. 90 metres there from Leroy Rivett. Terrific try. And we all remember Robbie Paul's first ever hat-trick of tries here at Wembley. Leroy Rivett going in for his 3rd. And is it all over for London?
I think it is, Ray. It was the last throw of the dice for them. whether they needed to throw the long ball out, a chance you take. Look, the ball goes out Callum, and they did have an overlap, and Leroy Rivett reads the play well. He hasn't been looking very confident, you know, in defence, but he reads the play well. It's a good style. He's been his years back, and nobody's going to get anywhere near him.
It reminded me of a try by Stuart Wright from Widnes many years ago, blocking the ball out of the air.
They had the numbers out wide, you know, and Callum, and as I said, is the last throw of the dice. He read it well. If he'd have missed, London would have scored. He didn't miss, and Leeds have scored.
Iestyn Harris surely relaxed now. He knows that everything is going his side's way. But not this time with the kick. So, Leeds in the lead, 34-16, thanks to a hat-trick from that lad.
As you said, Iestyn isn't his most favourite ground for kicking goals, but yeah, it wasn't really that important, and here we see got a good style. He knows he's not going to be caught, and you can see that by the way he angles in towards the post. Good action. Legs are going, arms are going, and you know, it's a lovely hat-trick.
Only the second hat-trick at Wembley. As we said, Robbie Paul, the only player to score a hat-trick previously against St Helens in '96.
London look extremely tired now. They've got the shot on the left-hand side here, and if Iestyn Harris reads it.
Hey. Santiller! He's going through himself, and Harris is over. Leeds running riot now. Iestyn Harris on hand in the right place. Collects the 4 points. And that 21-year gap, I'm sure Sean Edwards knows, for Leeds is over. (38-16), and who would have thought that when London struck back just after half-time?
Watch the defensive line, you're right. You know, it's a broken defensive line. They're all clustered on the ball, and once he breaks through, you know, it's tired tackling now. He tries to pre-tall it. Another good tackle, but good support play again by Iestyn.
Iestyn Harris looking for a 16-point haul in the match so far, and he gets them.
It's going to be a long 8 minutes now for the London Broncos. You know, they look threatening, and they'll try and score from everywhere now, Leeds. So, as Sean was saying, get him in. It's a matter of pride now, and they're trying to get a couple of consolation tries. But watch, you know, it's a dreadful broken line, and it's some tired defenders.
Santiller does really good work here, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Elusive.
You know, he's fresh as well. Toshak is tired, gets the ball over the tackle, and that's the easiest try that Iestyn Harris will ever score, I think.
Yes, when you're trailing with a scoreline like that and with heat down there as it is, you really got to dig in now for London Broncos, haven't you?
Yeah, it's not the place you want to be, really.
But a very professional performance from Leeds. Jan Staines and Les Kiss, well, they look to be accepting defeat now.
Lee Jackson has retired back to the Leeds bench. He's got a pulled thigh muscle. I guess he'll take no further part in that game, but I don't think Lee Jackson will be all that concerned about that.
Brad Godden breaking through. He's got some support again from Harris. Oh, to Francis Cummins. Francis Cummins darted to the corner, and he's over. Leeds are displaying all the talent in the team now. Tremendous wing play we're being treated to. Firstly a fire try, the Rivett hat-trick, and now Francis Cummins, the only survivor from those cup finals of the mid-90s. And still that score mounts up. And a record total now, beating the highest score of St Helens, 40 points against Bradford.
Yeah, that's again, it's tired tackling and a good support play. Yeston holds the ball up, it's a well-timed pass. That's a foot race between Cummings and Rob Smythe, and there was only one winner there, that's Cummings, but again, it's come from very, very tired defensive work. It's a lovely ball here, and as I said, an opportunity to score in Wembley, a clear run in, and it's an easy run in for Cummings.
Well, I think Francis Cummings will be very, very pleased to have received that ball. It's just not gone his way this afternoon. And Harris on target once again. This prolific point-scoring Welshman adds the points on, much to the regret of that man there, Sean Edwards. But Francis Cummings accepting the chance that he's got, 46 points to 16.
Again, it's the lovely time pass, you know, in front, not exactly in front of him, but, you know, it's just a run-in for a class winger.
Holding Matt Salter up there. Now then, looks to me as if Millard had the ball down, but referee Russell Smith, he wants confirmation again from the video referee.
That's one thing I think is wrong, you know. Russell Smith was in the ideal position to say if that was a try there. Nobody could have got closer to him. I think he's even closer than the cameraman there. You know, he's watching, he's there. Tell him. Well, maybe, you know, he's on the wrong side and he needs a look, but has he scored or not? Did he lose control? I'll take that back. Russell's on the wrong side there. So, well, his hand was underneath.
I think he loses it, Jonathan.
I think he lost it. Richie Blackmore did extremely well. He had the ball under the hand and he lost control of it.
And I think Richie Blackmore knows too.
Yeah, you can see by Richie Blackmore's reaction that you know, he thinks it's not a try, and he's right.
No try.
Yes,
Leeds on the rampage again. Jamie Matthew looking to get in on the try scoring act there, that big prop, Jamie Matthew. Cleary.
I think they'll be looking for the 50 points, and London Broncos will be trying to definitely keep it under the 50 points.
Harris. Good pass again to Morley. Blackmore. Now then, Rivett with another chance. Beats one man. Beats two men, and he goes in for 4 tries. Oh, the excitement! 4 tries now from Leroy Rivett, and he goes one better than anybody else. Wonderful try there from Rivett. We've had Bob Wilson in 1902, Stan Morehouse in 1913, Tom Holliday in 1927, Robbie Paul in 96, but never a 4-try haul as we've had this afternoon. Leroy Rivett, the former East Leeds amateur.
Yeah, it's a difficult pass. It's good finishing here. He's just you know, he goes round Carlo and then again, second on Glenn there. Good finishing, but again, poor tackling again. But no one's happier than Leroy Rivett in here. But the build-up is good again. It's the pass behind. It's good passing. Blackmore, he's in a purple pass, Leroy Rivett, and it's in and out there. And again, in and out, and it's 4 lovely tries.
Yestin Harrison looking for 2 points that would equal Neil Fox's record here at Wembley, and he does. 2 successful points from Yestin Harris with that Rivett conversion. And I know I failed my maths O-level the first time, but I'm pretty sure 20 points there from the Welshman. And he draws level with Neil Fox, who grabbed 20 points for Wakefield Trinity 39 years ago.
Again, here we go. It's good passing, but Leroy Rivett, you know, goes in and out. That's a missed tackle, and Glenn won't be happy with that tackle. And but Leroy certainly will be happy with 4 tries. I think he's fed up with the ball now. I think he should swap sides as fast as comes at the moment.
I think on this other wing, I think Ronnie Biggs, the great train robber, could have played, and no one would have spotted him. Poor Francis is not getting a pass. Well, there's the hooter. The 1999 Silk Cup Challenge Cup trophy is all over. The Leeds fans raise their arms aloft. It's been a long wait, 21 years, but a convincing win for the Rhinos. 52-16.
Congratulations to Graham, not just a victory, but a record-breaking victory for Leroy Rivett.
It wasn't in the plans, the record, but the victory was. It's been coming for a while. It's a good club. Those blokes thoroughly deserve everything they've achieved.
Did you give them a hard talking to at half-time?
No, it wasn't needed. We were a little bit desperate in the first half, but we just got our game right in the second half, and quality showed in the end. That's not enough London.
There must be a huge sense of relief and joy, I would guess, in Leeds now after 21 years.
Yeah, that's right, and we're always reminded of it early doors that we hadn't won anything for 21 years. But this is a pretty good football team, and the club and the supporters are fantastic. They should be proud of them.
You're leaving at the end of the season. Any chance you might be persuaded to stay?
No, once you make a decision, you make a strong one, and, you know, I'm going to leave them very healthy, I'm sure of that.
Congratulations, Graham. Enjoy it.
It's good stuff.
Last occasion a Rugby League captain will mount those 39 steps for the trophy. Rebuilding and renovation, of course, will see us move on to Murrayfield in Edinburgh next year for this final. Will we see Sean Edwards in a cup final again? And we have Dick Duckenfield down there on the bench again with Leroy Rivett.
With the man of the moment, Leroy Rivett, congratulations. 4 tries. You were looking for 5 at the end, weren't you?
That's right. I'll tell you at 5. I didn't think I'd be able to score 1, to be honest with you, mate. But last night I woke up, I was dreaming about scoring a hat-trick and winning down the trophy, and I can't believe it's all come true, mate.
Was one any better than the others, or were they all great?
I think the third one was the favourite. That was it. The interception went length of the field. I was happy with that. That was my hat-trick. But the 4th one, I was happy with that one too.
The last Leeds player to win the Lancashire Trophy was Steve Pitchford. Do you know who Steve Pitchford is?
No, I think I've lived it before my time, mate. I'm not familiar with the name.
How are you going to celebrate then?
Oh, I think we'll go out tonight with a few quiet ones, I think. Big night, maybe a big night.
Great game, thanks, Leroy. And look, victorious captain, Yestin Harris. Congratulations, Yestin. I mean, that's long overdue for Leeds, but a great victory in the end.
It is a great victory. A lot of the game that what we did was in the first half. We completed a lot of our sets, really, and we had a lot of defending to do. And when we come out in the second half, we knew that all we had to do was control the ball again, and that's what we did, and we got a great victory.
Interesting you say that. You were only 2 points up in the first half, weren't you?
Yeah, we was, but like I said, we completed a lot of our sets, and we had a lot of defence to do, even though we were only 2 points up. And really, it's a credit to us that we've completed the sets, and fantastic in the second half. We scored some great tries. We've got some fantastic players here, so it's a great win, and it's exactly done for the fans.
Congratulations, Justin. Well done. Thank you very much.
And Yestin Harris will soon be joining the likes of David Ward, Mick Clark, Keith McLellan and Jim Brook, who have all received this Silk Cup Challenge Cup here at Wembley. His first Challenge Cup winner's medal, and Leeds Rhinos first in 21 years. The Right Honourable Frank Dobson, the MP, Secretary of State for Health, to present the 1999 Silk Cup Challenge Cup for the 11th occasion to the Leeds Rhinos. When Yestin Harris equals Neil Fox's points record, 20 points in a Wembley final. Records galore, the highest score, the widest margin, the most tries from an individual player, and the Challenge Cup on its way to Headingley. The 1999 Silk Cup Challenge Cup to Yestin Harris. Wonderful occasion for this Leeds crowd. And Leroy Rivett, as he said, he dreamt about all this. Barry McDermott, Mark Glanville, his father flew in from America this week to watch him. Lee Jackson, who joins distinct company like Dick Huddart, Mal Reilly and Dave Bolton in winning the Aussie Grand Final medal and a Challenge Cup medal. Adrian Morley. Ryan Sheridan, what a good game he had, especially around the ruck area, the prompting, the probing. Brad Godden. Andy Hayes so nearly missed this final with a broken hand. And Darryl Powell, 15 years in the game, his first Challenge Cup winners medal. Richie Blackmore and Anthony Farrell.
I think that man there, Graham Henry, he deserves a lot of praise. He's turned the club around. He's given them ambition and he's got the self-confidence back. And although he's leaving at the end of the season, he has turned Leeds around.
And a word of congratulations from Paul Caddick, the Leeds Rhinos chairman. Murray in his second and final year before moving on to North Sydney. And sporting handshakes there from Richard Branson. Terrific performance. Just look at the name on the back there. Daddy, Billy McDermott, the 3-year-old son of Barry. London Broncos then, in their first ever Challenge Cup final. Just a Division 2 championship on the honours board 16 years ago. Sheffield created the biggest shock in the history of the Cup last year. Could the Broncos' appearance here be the most significant one for the future of rugby league in Britain? Sean Edwards to pick up only his second losers medal. A competitor through and through. Worked so hard, no more than that man there, Carl Hammond. 2 winners' medals with St Helens. John Timu, Robbie Beasley, Robbie Simpson, Sultan Tollett did so much in defence in the early stages. And Peter Gill, at 34 years of age, his first and final appearance at Wembley. It's never pleasant to lose by 52 points to 16, but as the old cliche, it takes 2 to make a final. And London certainly can't do that. O'Fire, who set off a blistering pace. One just wonders what might have been had he been able to remain on the pitch. His first losers medal, Jonathan.
Yeah, I think his injury undoubtedly have stopped the flow. Leeds just came into their own in the second half. The forwards took over and they played as we know they can play.
And the last lap of honour around this Wembley ground. Francis Cummings there, 2 losers medal in the, in the past. A little Billy McDermott there doing his lap of honour. And Yasin Harris, I think we're going to see a lot of him in the next 10 years, Jonathan.
Well, we've seen a lot of him already, and it's a tremendous player, but it's a very, very young side. You only have to look at Rivett and Cummings, Sheridan, Newton, Cleary, Morley, and also St Helens.
And I think Richard has the word there with Damsgaard.
The commiserations, it turned into a nightmare afternoon, really, didn't it? Well, it ended up that way. I didn't think it was, the score probably justified the effort that we put in. I was very proud of my players. Yeah, I was very proud of it.
The loss of Martin O'Fire, I think, might have had some influence on the game, really.
Oh, I don't think so. I think, they had more possession than us in the first half, and they wore us down.
I mean, stamina, fitness, it took its toll. It seemed to take its toll of the Broncos in the end.
Oh, absolutely. They had a lot more ball than us in the first half, and even though we really went hard at them, and I was very proud of what we did, and I think, weight and possession just told against us.
It's a bit of experience, but it's an experience, Dan.
Oh, it's an experience. We'll be better for it and stronger, and we'll be back here next year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, Dan Stein says back here next year, but of course they won't be, Jonathan. They're up to one of your old stomping grounds, Murrayfield in Edinburgh.
Yeah, that's a great stadium and a great city, and I think the people of Scotland will be looking forward to hosting this fantastic event. It's a great day out, it's a family day out, and the supporters enjoy it, as we can see that the players enjoy it, and I'm sure Edinburgh will be looking forward to it.
Yes, we say it's a family day out and a family game, and it really is a family occasion here, as ever, isn't it? I don't know how these players, youngsters, are getting over the wall.
Well, you know, I think the dads are a big had to get him over, but I just feel that Wigan, when they were in their prime, and you know, they still are, you know, playing extremely well. But when they came to Wembley, you know, they enjoyed it so much that it spurred them on to come back the following season. I know all these players know what it's like, and I know they want to come back next year.
Yes, a Challenge Cup final that has really seen the record books rewritten.
I think it's a place like Darrell Powell. You know, he's been in the game 15 years. He started at Sheffield Eagles. All these youngsters I mentioned have come through, and you know, in the first couple of seasons of playing and winning at Wembley. And it's all about players and professionals like Darrell Powell, who's the game on this day means so much for. You know, he's worked so hard, and I'm just pleased for people like him.
I think a city and a team as strong in rugby league as Leeds have been, they wanted a belief in themselves, didn't they? For 21 years, you know, they've been chasing glory here.
Yeah, I think they have been the underachievers of British sport over the last decade, and this now could be a stepping stone to further success. And as I said earlier, Graham Murray has made you know, tremendous impact, and it'll be a huge loss, but one thing, they might have the self-confidence and the belief in themselves now to go on.
Well, we saw Mark Glanville doing a little bit of babysitting earlier this afternoon. I won't think he'll be looking after those two tonight, do you?
I don't think so. I think he should get somebody else in to look after them. Because he might not be in the state to look after them.
Tremendous performance from Leeds, but all credit to London Broncos, Jonathan. In those early stages, they really took the game to the Yorkshiremen.
Yes, they didn't play well, Leeds in the first half, and London Broncos exploited the opportunity that was given to them, and they were still in the match, you know, 20 minutes into the second half. But we always felt that if Leeds did click to the forward power, you know, on the cutting edge behind, that they could score twice from anywhere. And that really, you know, came into fruition in the second half. And as Dan Stein said, the score doesn't maybe, you know, portray the true effect of the game, but you can't afford to miss chances against a side of this nature, and you'll get punished as we saw today.
And rugby league is all about power, and it's all about pace, Jonathan. And we've really seen the pace here this afternoon, haven't we, on those wings?
I think it's more to that, you know, people see it as a very powerful, fast game. There's a lot of skill and a lot of effort, you know, that goes into getting here, and it's, you know, it's 90% preparation and 10% participation in any sport, and you know, people forget about the early round when you're struggling and, you know, you take injuries, and this is what sport's all about, is having days like this.
I guess nobody's more pleased with this Leeds result than Darrell Powell.
No, I'm pretty happy with it. You know, although we found it tough in the first half at times, but we showed our character and we came back and played really well at the end.
Well, you often see 4 tries in a cup final, in fact, never before.
So he's an outstanding player when it goes right for him. He's so good on his feet and he's got plenty of pace. So he's always difficult to handle, and the wide open spaces were forward to him.
Leeds was a fancy team going into this game, obviously. But at the end of the first half, it didn't look that convincing, did it?
No, that one of them played particularly well at the start of both halves, and they really got stuck into us and made it difficult, but we had 86% completion in the first half. Sooner or later that's going to tell, and I think it did towards the end of the second half.
And this is a big boost to the city of Leeds, really, isn't it? 21 years since the cup.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, we've realised that it was 1978 was the last time they won it, so yeah, it's good for us to come here and win it for all the supporters of the league.
What about these two experts here that enjoyed the match?
I think they will have done, yeah. They've come down, they were cheering on, they got the flag, so they had a good time.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Another delighted Leeds fan. 15 years since Darrell Powell signed from the Red Hill Amateurs. He signed for Gary Hetherington when he was at Sheffield Eagles. Gary Hetherington, the Leeds chief executive, took him to Headingley with him. And he's come up trumps today. Richie Blackmore, a loser's medal with Castleford. Relishing this last Wembley, Jonathan.
Yeah, it's a place for winners, isn't it? I've been here when we've won and when we've lost, and it's not the place to lose, because you're in the change room and listen to all this noise outside, but got to make the most of it. It is, as I said earlier, the fans, it's a great sporting game, and it's a day out for the fans as well. It's a great showpiece,
for a great game.
Well, 70 years of history at Wembley, now in the record books. It's on to Murrayfield next year.
And our thanks go to Jonathan Davis and to Ray French as well. If you're from Leeds, you'll enjoy these scenes for many minutes yet. We'll stay on them for a while. If you're a follower of the London Broncos, the feeling, I'm sure, is a bit flat at the moment, but they played their part. But John Money and Joe Lydon have been watching it with us as well, and it was quite an extraordinary match when you think of the record-breaking scale of the Leeds victory, and that was a side that was behind by 4 points early in the second half. What made the difference?
Well, I think Darryl Powell summed it up there where he said that they had 86% completion rate of every 6 tackles, and that's a tremendous advantage when you're coming towards the end of a half or towards the end of a game. And really, I think Leeds wore them down, and then Barry McDermott knocked them out with that try straight off the tap, and you know, that was the start of the rot for the London Broncos.